One of the brave veterans who helped secure the victory D-Day gave the Allies came here to our nation's capital to visit our World War II memorial. But it wasn't just a visit, but a very special honor when he received a special surprise from someone who's doing exactly what he did 80 years ago, defending freedom and security once again.
It's been 80 years since Allied forces stormed the beaches of Normandy in the largest amphibious invasion in history. Today, less than 1% of the 16.4 million Americans who served during World War II are still alive. 97-year-old John Pempek is one of them.
I was 17 years old when I joined.
After enlisting in the Navy as a teenager, Pempek made his way from New York to England, where he served as a seaman first class on an English gunfire support craft during the D-Day invasion of France.
First I went to the French invasion, then the Okinawan, and then with the Iwo Jima, and then I went home.
Pempek was not only the oldest, but the sole World War II veteran aboard a recent, never-forgotten honor flight to Washington.
You are good to go.
A special trip made even more special at the World War II memorial when Pempek's granddaughter, Brooke, surprised him. She is now serving her own way, this time amid the most dangerous battle in Europe since the Second World War.
Do you know where I came from to see you?
Washington, D.C.
No, I was in Ukraine.
Oh, that's right.
Brooke is working for the U.S. Agency for International Development in Kyiv. She started just after Russia's invasion in February of 2022. She's providing assistance to Ukrainians hardest hit by the war, a commitment to service inspired by her grandfather.
I think the greatest generation knows best. They do it because it's the right thing to do, and you know, I'm doing what I'm doing because I have such a good role model in him, and I want him to be proud of me. He always asks me about how things are going over there, what's happening in the war, and you know, how are the troops on the front lines, because he knows what that actually looks like and how difficult that is. And so for me, I feel lucky to be able to be here today with him to experience what it's like to be free. Yeah.
Joining Brooke and her grandfather at the memorial, a group of soldiers in a branch of Ukraine's military known as the Cultural Forces.
We're working with moral psychological state of the soldiers straightly on the front line.
Captain Mykola Serga, a well-known Ukrainian TV presenter and musician, started the group to provide support to Ukrainian soldiers. But instead of performing in concert halls, these artists are now performing on the front lines.
We have 5-7 people in every group. It's poets, musicians, singers, doll theater, and psychologists. Every group who works on the front line, they're not just performing, they collecting information about psychological state, about the mood, about the values.
Visiting the World War II memorial with Pempek and his granddaughter near the D-Day anniversary holds special significance for Serga.
The biggest parallel is that time these people won, get victory and fight with the evil. And right now we have the fight with the evil too, and we need to get the victory. We need to close any doors to the evil and don't let him go deeper in the world.
And Serga hopes this performance will symbolize that, a measure of gratitude for Pempek, other veterans, and the American commitment to Ukraine.
The soldiers that are here are playing music, as normally they're on the front lines playing for their troops, and so I think showing him and having them play for him today was really important for me because music is a big part of this guy's life also. I don't know if you've heard him. He sings a lot. Used to sing with my grandma a lot. And that's what, you know, freedom is really being able to live your life the way that, the way you want.
Do widzenia.
Pempek, whose life has now been bookended by conflict in Europe, hopes to see peace return to the continent.
What is the world that you want to see look like?
Freedom. Whatever it is, freedom all the way through. For everybody, not just for one.